All power, all glory to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles, honors the great soul of Jesus, peace and sanctity, honor God, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, preaching this truth and rich to the life of the full corner of the earth. We are the brothers of Great Millstone, Toronto, here again, week in, week out, prophesied the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America the Great, Babylon the Great, aka Nineveh, aka Syria, Egypt, spiritual Sodom, and repentance to the Israelites. Israel being a people before it's a place, right? Anybody want to read scripture? Sure. Yeah.
Chip, just watching that with Apostle Elder. That's right. So this is Revelation chapter 13, start at verse 15. And it says here, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right. Power to give the image, give power to the image of the beast. Right? The ancient Roman Empire, the pagan Roman Empire, right? The powers, America the Great, NATO, the EU has given power to the image of this beast. Right? Go ahead.
All right, so verse 16. And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand.
Right, all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right, to receive a M-A-R-K. Right, the Greek word is charagma. Right? It's going to be a physical mark. These bug out camps out here teaching it's an embargo. Sleeping on white women. Right? They're off. Right? Go ahead.
Hey, brother, 1 second. Before we go further, the apostle was speaking about Nate. Talking about the chip is going to be a corporation. And the apostle broke it down so many times at a time, teaching the correct breakdown. And this damn demon is telling people about it's going to be a corporation. But did you know that a corporation are people? Idiot?
We are a corporation.
Right?
Like a birth certificate
Fun.
is a corporation.
Fun. And that's going to be is sneaking way out. That's what I meant. Right? But you're just being sneaky. But the apostles is right on target, bang on, right? So just to let you know, we know what you're trying to do. Talk about the corporation. People are a corporation. All right? Like a brother, go ahead.
Will you read that verse again? This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he calleth all, both small and great.
Right, causeth all, both small and great. You look at this word causing is poieo, meaning to get ready, prepare. Isn't that what he's doing right now with all these unrighteous decrees? Right, he did a test run a couple years ago with the sea hip, the serpent piss, right? And he took his intel, he did his studying, his diligent search. Now he knows what his next step's got to be. Go ahead.
And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in
Right,
their right hand.
everybody to receive a M-A-R-K in their right hand. Everybody, small and great, free and bond, prisoners locked up in jail cells, right?
So he's talking about it's a corporation. So he's bugged out.
Right.
I feel like he's gonna get the damn seat, man.
Yeah.
Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the chip.
Right.
You know? I got,
And his congregation's going to run behind him and do it.
Yeah.
Because the corporation I think is basically, as the brother said earlier, it's on your birth certificate, and when you register something, that you're giving ownership to the king, your rulers. So when you register your child, right, your child instantly become a corporation because all these documents is in block letters. Strawman.
Yeah, like our
right?
license.
Everything.
Everything's under like a different corporation. Right.
So we're not saying you're right, Nate. We're saying you're being a demon because you know the apostles are right. But you're so proud, right? And that's going to be your weasel. Oh, that's what I meant. No, you're being a demon.
Quick precept. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works.
Right. You know, you have leaders in Israel, you know, Bishop Nate. What he's doing is he's being a demon, right? But he's in his lot. Right?
That was it. Now going back to Revelation 13 and 16.
Right.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell.
Right, and that no man might buy or sell. Right, you see it here on the billboard here. Right, this is the sea hip, man. Right, it's an insertable device which is going to go into your skin, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell without it, man. right? Everybody.
I was watching a thing on the chat, and there's a woman. She already had the CHIP, like she able to go into her house and like use her chip for like for the door and all that stuff.
Right.
So it's already here. It's already happening like in I think Switzerland and Finland. Sweden as well.
Yeah.
Right, so it's gonna come because I feel like a lot of those Edomites is gonna get it. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, like I don't need a wallet. I have this. I have all my money in this chip. So these people are ready to be a slave, right?
That's like that system is already set up because you have the QR code, right? The QR code and the barcode, right? When you scan it, those things are interchangeable with the chip. They're going to be on the same network, the same system. They're going to literally be able to. They have the AI cameras look at you and scan you. Okay, here's his credit score. Here's what he did. Right? Here's how he is as a person in society. You know, you're going to be walking human barcode, man. Right.
And all of a sudden, in the 17th verse, what was read, oh man. Right? But they always stop at 16 with his overpowering voice, right? His charisma, right? And have those bugged out followers like, the eyes fluttering in their head because Nate said so. Read down a bit more. It says no man, it says no corporation, which people are corporation, but it says no man, meaning woman. Whoever that does trade, trading is like as opposed to buy sticker bar, right? I mean, it's trade. I give you what you call cash for the merchandise. Trade.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. The spiritual demon Satan, right, and his physical counterpart being these Edomites, right? They're the ones pushing. Taking their orders from Satan on the left-hand side, who takes his order from Yahweh Shemel side. Ultimately, to see it was the Lord's agenda, right? But it's a fulfilled prophecy, man. Right?
Our temptation.
That's right. Someone hold that.
Try the whole world.
Right? So we're not ignorant of his devices, man. Right? And how this Edomite is going to set it is convenience, man. He's going to use convenience. Oh, it's convenient. It's convenient. The whole world's drunk off this wine. Everything's about tap and pay. Right? Causing all the preparing you to get ready.
Yeah, because like a lot of people don't even walk with cash.
Right.
Everybody just using their phone and tap, or their Square Reader or whatever, and just do their tap.
Yeah. You see them in drive-thrus, and then they come with the scanner through the window and they scan their phone.
Yeah.
Right. They're getting them ready. Here, convenience.
If you go into some of these condos, it's like they have the fob.
Yeah.
Like over like where I live,
Yeah.
I just have a fob. I don't have a key where I live. So so all that stuff is getting ready for the whole mark of the beast system.
That's right.
This is Revelation 3 and 10. KJV, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right, because I've kept because you have kept the word of my patience. Right? Suffering of my patience, right?
There's my patience.
Right? Patience of the saints, man. Right? And who's doing that? The elect. They're crying and they're sighing and they're suffering. The elect are catching hell, man. Everyone else out here is so-called living, man. Right? Go ahead.
They're giving up to the flesh in totality.
People on mirth, people going on vacations. I have family members right now. They're on a cruise, man.
Jake is living fast, man.
Right.
Jake's living good.
It says, which shall come upon all the world.
All the world. Right? You're looking at this word world is I believe it's oikomen. Right? They're all inhabitants of the earth, man. Everyone's going to be presented with this, man. No one's going to be escaped. No one's going to be exempt. Everyone's going to be, Esau's going to come and say, hey, you got to take this, right? To navigating forward in our world, our society, the whole world. Go ahead.
Upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And in the NLT it says, because you have obeyed my command to preserve, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
Right. Great testing, man. Listen, there's going to be people in this world. You can't pay your light bill no more. You can't pay your Enbridge up here as the gas bill, right? Your cell phone. You can't fill up gas in your whip, right? This is going to be a trial, man, and people are going to fold. Right? I need my car to get from A to B. I need my job. How am I going to eat? It's February. My heat's off. They're going to cave. They're going to take this sea hit. Yeah, go ahead.
This is as a pursuant to temptation. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. So it's going to be a common thing, right, worldwide. This mark of the beast is going to be rolled out. Everywhere is only in one place, right? The main stage is here in Babylon, but it's going to be, that's why Jamaica, I think, called NIDS, and I
think National Identification System or something.
And there's a police station in Hanover, Lucia, Hanover, who just went fully digital, right, as a testing ground. And eventually, that's going to be the whole island, right? But right now, anybody who's getting placed in locked up there have to be digitally put in the system, right? But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you're able. So guess what? It's going to be so attractive that even the man of the Lord, right now, guess the man.
Like, should I get it? No.
You're going to wonder at the miracles because you're going to see people that are blind. So they're thinking, oh shit, this guy.
This is it.
Remember, you might not have the scripture. So you're going to have to really recall what you learned this whole time. It's going to grab you in the flesh.
Yeah. And you need it. Right? So it says, but Yahweh who is faithful will not suffer you to be tempted, which means that you're going to be somewhat tempted, right, above that you're able.
Well, I got the word tempted right there. You read it real quick. The word is parasmos, which means an experiment, an attempt, a trial, a proving. Right? So this is the word
You see,
where there's a project. That's right.
That's our experiment.
But will the temptation also make a way to escape?
Right.
All right, so the Most High, is very honorable, is merciful, because He knows we're in the flesh, right? And we're gonna have things that we're gonna need, not want, need. And he said, you know what? Because I show you guys favor. So it's called Israelite privilege, right? You have white privilege. Say, oh, white privilege. We have Israelite privilege, man. The elect man is gonna have that thing, right?
Yeah, because the Most High is gonna Most High going to give certain brothers like spiritual power. Like who knows what's gonna happen, but the Most High is gonna help his the Most High is gonna help some of the elect, right?
What we have that right now. Just understand these scriptures is spiritual power. That's why 2:13 it doesn't mean that, right? Because they're discerned. That power was given to them. That understanding was given to them. Right? You think it's a light thing? I just remember the first time you heard this truth. It's like, why am I so mad? Why are cussing people? That's the devil. That's Chris, right? Until the Most High humble you down and say, oh, so that's powerful in a sense. That's why your own family members, they don't want to disown you. Like, man, this guy's black, this guy's going out. You have the Bible in your hand, they're telling you you're Islam. It's trying to turn Muslim. Oh, the hell am I Muslim with that Bible? Muslim read the Bible?
I just seen a documentary today. They said Mexico has a very high rising number of Muslims, right? These Jakes over there, the Issacharites, they're converting over to Islam, man.
And Jake too, in the Caribbean, a lot of those niggas is worshiping that moon god.
More judgment for them. There's a lot of judgment.
And good.
That's right.
Are we trying to, convert them? No. We're going to get the scripture. The Bible says, pray not to those people. Jeremiah 17:16.
Yeah, I have some family members who's Muslim, who's born. I have a family he went to them, he went to fucking
Saudi?
This guy went to Dubai.
Yeah.
And he wants me to hang out with him. Because they're worshiping that moon god, right?
This is going into Brother Shema's point about what are you going to do in that day? So this is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, and ye shall be hungry, behold, my servant shall drink, and ye shall be thirsty.
Right, because the Lord's going to provide, right? Even when it looks sketchy, our way, right? Even when we've lost weight, we're going to wear that number. Even when we've lost weight, your weight in the world is 210, 215, and now you're 160, 155. Right? Go ahead.
It says here, behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart. Ye shall howl for vexation of spirit, and ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. And Yahweh Hashem Rashai power shall slay thee and call his servants
Day of
name.
temptation.
Temptation. That's that time.
Revelation.
That's that time.
So this is back in Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him count. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. It is the number of a man, and his number is 606.
Right? Kai Shai Stigma.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The whole beast system. Right? Their device. You go to the word stigma, stigmata, right? Prick to pierce. Yeah, impale. Right? So how is it a spiritual mark?
That's why it says use wisdom.
Right.
It's already here.
You need wisdom, man.
That's right.
You don't need, you can't just use knowledge.
No, it's already here.
Right?
See
You
that?
need wisdom for prudence to judge.
I have a scripture.
Go ahead.
Bring it up.
Yeah, Second Ezra 15:1, and it reads, "Behold, to speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
Right. Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, man. Right. This message is for the Israelites. Right. Whether they hear or forbear. Those that forbear, keep it moving. Those that hear, you keep learning, you get built up. Go ahead.
"Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh."
Put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. The men of the Lord are on the highways and byways, crying aloud, spirit not. They're doing video epistles, sit downs amongst the brotherhood. Go ahead.
Verse 2, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful in truth."
Right. None of these words. This word, scripture says, purified 7 times. Up to paraphrase. This word is the truth. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 3, "Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee."
Right. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. So when a scoffer comes by and he's bugging out, and he's saying it doesn't mean that, white man wrote the Bible, you believe in a sky dad. Right? Incredulity means unbelief. Right? We're not supposed to let it trouble us. Okay, whatever. Get out of here, man. Right? You might throw a curse up on you. Get out of here. Keep it moving. Go ahead.
"That I speak against thee, for all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness."
Right. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So you wicked 2/3, man, who refuse to hearken to this word, right? You're gonna die in your unfaithfulness. Right? The time of Jacob's trouble gonna hit you. You might end up in a FEMA camp. You might eat your You might eat your children. Right? You might get ravished by UN troops, male and female. Go ahead.
"Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction."
Right, and this is how the Lord gets down, man. He just named some of his plagues: the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right, and right now we're in the beginning of sorrows, man.
That's right.
This is nothing what we're seeing right now. This is the infancy of what's happening over here in the West. Everyone's smoking, happy, chilled out, settled on their knees. Like nothing's gonna touch them. It's coming.
Got Pride Month, brother.
Yeah.
Pride Month.
Yeah.
Verse 6, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth."
Right. We just said Pride Month is coming. Wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Right? That's wickedness, man. Men down there oiled up, 280 pounds, and they got muscles.
And that they're naked.
Right?
All that.
You got a naked bike ride on young.
Right.
Yeah, a bunch of old men.
Yeah, man.
Mess.
And
Police cars are painted in rainbow colors. These are centurions, man.
with a Terminator inside.
Right?
As fine as it sounds, but it's wicked. So it reads, "And their hurtful works are for fail." Verse 7, "Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely committed, neither I will suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right? The Lord's about to release. The Lord's about to let loose. Right? Go ahead.
Reads, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right? Because the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Their spirit is complaining to the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Those that died in this truth, they're in their spirit world complaining to the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Some of our high priest elders that are in the spirit world right now, they're in the spirit world saying, Lord, they're catching it. Deliver them now, Lord. Right? Go ahead.
That was enough.
Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Right? Deliver thee in 6 troubles, man. Right? The 7th trouble being the missiles. Right? Completion. Right? But the 6 troubles leading up to the missiles, the time to take the troubles, the famines, the deaths, the race wars, the class wars. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, because you right now, Esau's man building up all kind of different towers
Yep.
for the 6G technology,
Yep.
and all this shit.
Yep.
So, so all that's a part of his agenda as well. It says,
Which is frying us. Salakia.
frying
It's
us
frying us, man. Frying ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? Scripture say if the Lord didn't shorten the time, no flesh will be saved. But for the elect's sake, He shall shorten the time. Let me paraphrase it. Right? So it's the spirit of the Lord. Why His men are not consumed? We should be dead.
Yes.
Right? Right?
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid of, he said, thou shalt be hid of the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
Right? The Lord's going to cover His elect. This divine intervention, man. Daniel 12 says Michael should stand up to deliver His people. Roughly paraphrasing. Right? Because it's going to be so wicked out here. These Gerger troops, these UN troops, there's psyops, these robot dogs. Then you got to worry about Jake with heaters. You got to worry about Big Bubba and Cletus. Them good old boys with their guns. It's going to be tumultuous out here. Right? The UN troops. Right? The food, no food.
So Most
FEMA
High has to
camps.
give us that power,
That's right.
because it's going to be so bad.
And Esau is based on perversion and homosexuality that's big in his mindset. You saw them things that got dealt with while they're being arrested by police, and they put like battles up dicks and butt and all that stuff. I was thinking that day when Esau has free reign on you, man. Right? All them homosexual things, trust me, that's gonna be first and foremost in that man's mind.
Of destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Right? And destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh, man. You know, He's going to put a cold spirit on his men to not be fazed at what they see going on around them. To not be fazed when they see these atrocities, right? Some ethnic cleansing, they like to call it in the media when they sensationalize it. Ethnic cleansing is taking place. The elect are going to be desensitized to what's taking place around them, right? You know, and like what the brother just said, Esau's on his perversion. That's in his spirit. Right? So imagine some of these militaries when they have free reign, these UN troops when they have free reign, with that spirit of Esau on them, that wicked perversion. Right?
Destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Yeah, because some of the men of the Lord are going to be in bush, forests, alongside wildlife, and they're not going to be fazed when they see a bear, a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear will take your face off with no effort.
That's why it says in Hosea, He shall make a covenant between thee and the beasts of the field. You shall be in league.
It said, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, neither in the beasts of the field shalt thou be at peace with thee. Thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and that thou shalt be visited of the habitation and shalt not sin.
Right? Thy tabernacle shall be in peace, so the elect will be in peace, man. Right? Even though bugged out things are taking place around them, they'll be stable. Right? Scripture say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Right? The strength of salvation, thy treasure. Right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shalt not sin. Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thy offspring as the grass of the earth. So, like after this whole destruction, the elect is going to have a lot of children, man. Right? And like we're going to have a lot of offspring like in these times, right? It says, thou shalt come to thy grave in a full age, and like as a shock of corn cometh in its season. So we're going to have a long life, man, right? For basically 1,000 years, and probably after that too, man. Right? And lo, this he searched it, and so it is here, and know that thou shalt, and know that it is for thy good. That's it.
This is Hosea 2 and 18. It says, and in that day will I make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field, and with the fowl of heaven, and with the creeping thing of the ground, and I will break the bow and the sword and the battle out of the earth, and will make them to lie down safely. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness and in judgment and in loving kindness and in mercy.
But that's the elect. The Lord's going to betroth the elect to himself, right? And make you in league with the wild beasts of the field, man. Nothing's going to trouble you. That's going to be the hedge of protection around his elect. Lord willing, we're at that number, man. Right? Like this guy across the street, he's got a dog up in his bosom. The Lord's going to have his elect up in his bosom, man.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 15. The subtitle says, The Mystery of Resurrection. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. You shall not all sleep, but you shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, the trumpet shall sound.
So that word mystery is actually going into my story, and the my there is a collective. It's collective, right? Because Esau his story, and the mystery is my story as a collective. It's our story. The Bible. Right? That's what we resonate with, and this is what brings us comfort. That's what we probably come out each and every week, right? And profess it's knowledge that was given to us by the Heavenly Father, right?
So I got the word mystery in the Greek, and it's mysterion, and it says hidden thing, secret mystery, and then it says here of God, verbatim, of God, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from ungodly and wicked men that claim to the godly.
Our story is hidden, right? And we're making it plain to who the godly. So if you were set up to receive it, you don't watch it all day, all night, come on the comment board, talk shit, right? And another brother, some idiot came on the comment board saying that, what are you saying? Something about Yahshua, Yahweh, something.
Yeah, it's called him
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So don't you know that every idle word, like you might think it was funny, right? But the moment I put a spirit on you to say that or write that dumb shit, right? But guess what? You get jacked up. Like you won't go unpunished. You know, it's funny. I'm going, all right. Guess what? You have to pay for that, man.
This is a quick precept. Amos chapter 3, verse 6, point will be made in verse 7. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people will not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord will help Hashem shall have not done it? Surely
The trumpet was born in the city is the truth. I was afraid, right? Because this whole time I thought I was doing somewhat close to what was right. Right? So when I heard that I was going off, and I said, yo, I gotta change the way I'm moving. Right? That's what I did, because like it's showing what? It's showing that I'm wise. It says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So at the beginning of this truth, right? I showed fear. The Lord put that fear into me. He said, yo, I can kill you, man. Right? I'm the one that killed so and such. I'm the one who killed your uncle so and so. Right? I am the one who did it. Oh, I thought I could pray you for that to happen. No, I did it. So what? How do I fix that? Change your ways. I'm not saying I won't die. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I'm doing things in accordance to the law, right? And according to what he expects me to do. And we're hoping that we're doing the right thing. Okay? Before it was just like something you do like everyday thing. Yes, it's just make a move. And a move had nothing to do with the Lord. It wasn't never in your mind this way. Right? That's right. That's right. True.
Shall there be evil in a city and Yahweh has not done it?
See that? Then that is a question. And it's rhetorical, right? Basically saying Yahweh has done the evil in the field, the evil in the streets, right? Did he come out of his throne and did it? No, but he gave the order, the command to like jack that fool up, right? That 3-year-old baby, jack it up. Like a grandma, you know, walking in, like a broke her ankle, whatever. That decree was given by Heavenly Father, right?
Just to add, the trumpet that's being blown, it's being blown by the prophets on the highways and byways, on the internet. They're blowing the horn, which is coming out of the scriptures, right? Warning you, right? So those are the ones that are giving you the warning, the sound. And you're going to find it in the chief places of concourse, right? That's what
trumpet in Zion.
True, that's another one. And then another one says, raise thy voice up like a trumpet. That's very loud. Verse 7, Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
It was a mystery, right? And the word secret is synonymous to a mystery. So this book is a mystery book, man. The greatest mystery book ever written. Many people have read it, right? And I'm not going to say, I've read the Bible. You always know where that story's going to go. What are you going to talk about? I've read the Bible. Have you? You know? Please stand by. You know what I mean? Or just ask him and send him or her on the way. You know what I'm saying? Because no, you haven't read the Bible. If you read it, you wouldn't understand it. Because if you were, you'd be back here. Or you'd be preaching somewhere else. And preaching it correctly. Right? So we know your brother that I've read the Bible like 3 times. Good for you. Right? Right?
This is back in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, the last trump, when the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Isn't that what Esau is searching out? To basically extend consciousness, so that after death. Right? That's why he doing all this thing, because guess what? He lost the blessing of immortality. And this immortality is attached to you moving righteous, and it attached to you being chosen. Your lot was to be what? The sword. Your lot was to be in rulership forever. The perpetual rulership was given to who? Jacob, right? Who was then changed to Israel, right? Yashar in the Hebrew. Okay, Esau is trying to do it on a carnal level, while he's going into his labs and writing blank checks. Money's no object. Find that out, right? But guess what? It wasn't for you, man.
Yeah, Jacob's blessing was let nations bow to thee and serve thee. And that's what Esau's doing, man. Right? He established his law. Right? That's why it says his tongue walketh throughout the earth. You know? Anything you say, if you raise up, he has a sword to back him up. But he keeps you in a deluded state, man. He keeps you in a confused state. That's why it says Isaiah, that 20, cover and cast all nations, right? 25, you know? Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Shem Eloshai.
So Esau would actually make some kind of carnal thing, some kind of suit that's going to prolong your life, you know, like some extension to it. The immortal clothing is coming follow on this doctrine, right? This is your garments, right? Like the 100% truth, right? It can't be 99. It's some 99 and a half will do, because that's a half on Nick in your armor can be death to you, man. So the immortal clothing you got to put off is your understanding how the word actually work, right? What you're taught, what you're given to, in a let's just say in a beast-like state. The Lord has risen you up. That's why that thing saying you're not on my level. You're not on our level, right?
It says, Now are they crowned and receive palms. I've got a quick word here from the online etymology. It says transcend. It says here meanings, be surpassing, outdo, excel, surmount, move beyond. And that's what we're doing. We put on we're transcending. So this is about transcendence, about moving up,
Right.
spiritually and physically. So I'm going to 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Yeah, of course.
2nd Ezra 14 and 34. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy.
Okay, so this is back in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse.
And let's go into us being in a dead state, man. So this is the Lord showing us mercy, right? This is so merciful and kind of the Lord to have patient with us, because like everybody knows the bug that same mind that we're in, right? So after that dead state that we're in, the Lord is showing us mercy in the spirit, man.
That's right.
Right?
Okay, this is back in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
And that death is going to Esau, man. You're gonna be swallowed up, right? That Obadiah, verse 18, that's about you and Jacob, man. And the Lord as a perpetual hatred for you. And you're synonymous to death, because everything that this man does is attached to death. A bad cough leads back to Esau. Anything, yes, a sneeze, because this man is spraying the stuff in the ear. Germ warfare, right?
And ultimately, sin.
God.
Sin is death. So, just like Yahushua conquered sin in the flesh, death in the flesh.
Like allergies. Where do you think allergies can come from? Not about a pollen. No, it's something you did, man.
Yeah, it's your immune system that's deficient. Maybe your lungs or your heart or your kidneys not working. And now we got microplastics in our testicles. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
you know?
You gotta get the fuck out.
That's why people having problems with erectile dysfunction.
Fun.
That's the most that they've seen ever in the world. 22-year-old men. That's not supposed to have. 22-year-old men is not supposed to have nothing but erectile dysfunction. Nothing. You're supposed to be ready to go just out of look. You shouldn't even have to touch just by looking. You should be ready to go, man. That's off, man. That's an off spirit.
It says here, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law.
And then who's the man of sin? Esau, right? He's like it, and he falls on that banner. He calls him the man of sin, right? He's a root of the evil. There's wicked people in the earth, right? But he's the wicked and causes people to act wickedly, all right? So he is the man of sin, and sin leads to death. That's the payment. That's what you get, right? It's like you how much hiring? How much you paying when you get hired? $20 an hour. So you expect to get $20 for each hour. Death. So don't be surprised, you know, when you're going off, right? And we all go off. So every time, like this, I'm on the balcony, and I'm up there, and I feel a little. I say, hey, and it comes in my mind, it can break open, it can fall over there. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, most say, yeah, you have to be always on your tippy toes, man. I got this, man. No, always on your tippy toes, man. And that's showing humility, man. That you're nothing.
Scripture likened us to worms.
Son.
Worm Jacob. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
That's right. This man, you know, he wants to be known as the great scientist, right? And don't you know, isn't it funny that everybody they claim is a mad scientist, the same hairstyle? Everybody is a mad scientist have that same, it's a look, right? For sure that it's all an act, all right? Because he wants to be known as somebody like, oh yeah, let's go to him. And at one point I was like that. If something's wrong with me, I want to go to the white doctor, man, right? But I see a Jake doctor, I say, man, it was nothing. Because we know Jake don't pay. Jake owns a custom corner somewhere. So even to get a doctor, he say, man, I gotta pay somebody to get a certificate. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I know how I say. If I could pay for it, I would do it. You know what I mean? But Esau's the man, like when it comes to like stuff like that, like you get attention, right? That's why detective and stuff like crime scene. Who think came with that? Esau did, but who gave him the knowledge? The Most High. Forensics. Right, the Most I put it, it said the children of darkness, of this world, is why they're children of light. And who is children of light? Us. Hopefully. Go ahead.
And so it says, for that is worship, so that he as a power sitteth in the temple of the Most High.
That's worship. The word worship is the same word as honor. right? And we say what? Double honors to the apostles, but we offer give first and foremost honors to the Heavenly Father, right? We worship Yahweh and worship Yahweh Shai. Okay, but this man craved that worship. Why? Because he was made to be that stead, right? To be at that godlike. That's what brother's reading, right? See, this Bible, the mystery is so very simple once you apply yourself to it and just listen, man, what we're saying. Is it our words? No, it's the Lord's word. He said, I put my words into your mouth. You be the mouthpiece for me. Because you know what? The Lord is so pure and like full of pure energy. If he talks to you, man, this word disintegrates. You know what? I use these words to talk to other words. You know? The language. Right? Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 27, verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shall thou
That
live.
is a blessings. Right? So all this thing that what he has, right? The Lord gave it to him. Right? So you guys have created nothing, man. You guys have nothing. Listen, our ancestors created air. Right? Can you beat air? Right? Our ancestors. Right? It is you. He made you too, but we're the chosen people of Yahweh Shai. Said Jacob is the form of all things. So it's not like, oh, you niggas are lazy. Our ancestors created air. Stop that, Esau. Go ahead.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
By their guns, right? By your decrees, your unrighteous decrees. That's a sword as well. It says the pen is mightier than the sword. This man wrote us out of history, man. You know what power you must have, right? He's talking about microplastic. This man balls is just big, like huge. That's what I'm saying. You write the Most High people out of existence. To the point no one even recognizes it anymore. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're just like, yeah, sure. We were kangs. That's what I'm saying. This man is hey, hands off to you, man. But are you gonna go punish? No. Go ahead.
It says, And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
That's right. So at one point we had these damn Edomites under subjection, right? But guess what? A time came when they rose up, right? And they've been having their foot on our necks ever since. And we're not saying it's your doing. We're saying that you're doing it, but the Lord commanded that. Why? Because we went off.
Yeah, you're his tool.
That's right.
And that happened twice in history. It happened during the time of King David and during the time of the Renaissance. Right?
Deuteronomy 32, verse 26. I said, I would scatter them into corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. Right? This is just land back. You know, we were written out of history, man. You know, the Lord, and it was a fulfilled prophecy. The Lord's jacking us up, right? Put the spirit on Esau, to go into leadership, right? And make the remembrance of us not. We don't know who we are, right? And it's through the Rakah Kodash and the prophecy, the spirit of life, the spirit of Rakah Kodash, falling on the men of the Lord again, beginning in the late 60s, early 70s.
Quick precept. This is 2nd Ezra 2 and 7. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names be put out of the earth. For they have despised my covenant. Right? So their names were put out of the earth. That's why we're known as the hidden ones. What was that scripture in Psalm? Yes, the hidden ones. Right? So who are the hidden ones? The lost sheep. Who are the lost sheep?
Now, quick, Revelation 20 and 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold of the dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
So the time when you Edomites had no power, man, had no bearing whatsoever. Right? The time, how it said a few weeks back or last week, that now you have Edomite with the hairs braided up, right? Rapping and come amongst us, and there's no problem. There was a time when that couldn't happen, man, because you were chased away from us. Right? Move, get out of here, man. Right? Mm-hmm. So there's a time where there's no way in hell we'll be hanging out with you.
Because they were known as the wild men.
Huh.
That they were gone into a very low state as a nation, right? So the Moors and the Jakes actually symbolized them so-called wild men. Right? cast him into the bottomless pit, and Satan took a seal upon him that he should deceive the nation no more until 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after he shall be loosed a little season.
And we're in that little season right now. Right, that 1,000 years was the Dark Ages. The bottomless pit being Europe. Right, so Esau had no rank, no hierarchy, no nothing. He was in a beast state. Right, and then he was loose, beginning with his Renaissance. And we're in that little season right now. Right?
And we're still in the Renaissance, right? It's still a rebirth, right? He's still changing things, right? Being wicked, because he can't stop. He can't stop being wicked, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so this is Job. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get Job 9:24 first. This is Job 9:24, and it says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, to cover the faces of the judges thereof."
Notice it didn't say taken, brother. It didn't say earth taken by the wicked. It says given, right? Power is not given; it's taken, right? So which means the Lord gave it to you, Esau. You're not that great. There's nothing about you. The Lord is showing you His power. You know how powerful it is to put a great people under some hobos. Harry the hobo, barely.
Man stole all of our. He stole all of our artifacts, our coat of arms. You know, man stole everything, man. And now he has the whole world in his hands, right? You know.
God, right? All praise to our power, right? Yahweh, what Yahweh did that. It wasn't you.
Job 9:24, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, who covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?"
If it ain't the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, if it ain't him, the Lord is asking, right? And we don't want a dumb answer, because we know the answers already. The Lord has made the mystery plain to us that Esau, progeny, that's the wicked. And every single Edomite, doesn't matter their status in this kingdom, if they were given the power to do what he's doing, they'll do it. That's their nature, right?
This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 16. "Let his heart be changed from the man's, and let a beast's heart be given unto him. And let 7 times pass over him. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent the living may know that
The living may know. At least everybody may know. The living. We're the living. We know. Right? We know what happened. Right? So, but the whole curriculum, the whole books, right, have Esau like standing like with his chest out and or a sword and a horse like railing up. Like he's a great man. But if you read, brother,
It says, "To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men."
so that word giveth is synonymous or rhymes with the one in 9:24, earth given and giveth it. So the Lord gave you, right, the basis of men. That's it. Hey man, them fighting words. You know, the Lord is to show you you're nothing. No, you're the basis of men, base men. And there's other people, nationality that we consider base. Because we don't consider Esau right now. So he's that the brown nation. He's lower than that. So you see Elam jumping around making a fool of himself. Esau is actually lower than that, man. And no one likes Elam neither.
And square.
Elam's good enough.
Ecclesiastes 10, verse 7. "I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth."
That's us. We're in a low state. Walking, man. Like literally. Like whenever you see a fat ride, a ride that you say, yo, I was driving that car, I looked at that car. It's usually not a Jake. And if a Jake's driving it, I said, let me see the car. And I look around it looks proper. I look at the mileage is high. Right? It's off lease. I used to put it back, and then Jake, because he wants that prestige, he goes and buy ear problems. Eye lights are on, needs a brake, the engine is going, leaking some shit that he's fixing up where it just passed where he can sell it. You know?
The alignment's all
Everything. You lost money. You gotta pay for it. There's some high interest payment because you just want to be, that car. When you gotta humble yourself and say, you know what, in the kingdom, I'll get it. If you don't have it right now, right, whatever most give you, just rock with that. Right? Just happy you can get to A to B. In the kingdom, you got chariots, man.
Job chapter 30, verse 1. And now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have sent with the dogs of my flock.
And that derision, man, it's a big banner. Like I said, we don't know who we are. We don't know what food is. Hey, but before 9/11, what happened? Donald Rumsfeld, they're in a meeting. I mean, one of those things that those so-called
Go ahead. I don't want to block you.
those members of parliament have. They're saying food won't be considered food anymore, and they're in question whether I think some trillions of dollars was in question. And the next day, after that televised meeting, the towers came down, right? So and then they tell you that Iraq and there was Osama bin Laden and all these things. That's us out of the derision. We didn't know what to believe, right? We actually thought what he was saying was the truth. Yeah, it might be, it could be, and I don't know, yeah, you know. But now he's coming and saying, now you know the truth. Esau always said, man, that Scooby-Doo moment, taking off the mask. Oh, Esau, you know, well, it wasn't for you guys, Israelites, I'd have gotten away with it too, you know. Because we're the one calling on the shots on him, man. We're the ones pointing him out. It's him. He's the one. The rain. We said that the rain. Anything happens like a thunderstorm, a fire, you know, wildfire. Esau, you know. Even it's not him. The guy, that wasn't me. It's you, man. It's always you, right? Always the same culprit, usual suspect, man.
Just real quick, I just want to get the word derision here. It's in the Hebrew. It says shachak, and it says to laugh, play, mock, to laugh, usually in contempt or derision, to sport, to play, to jest. Right. So that's what Esau is doing with Job. You know, he's making a mockery of it. And he does that through his lies, through demonization, what he does to us. Instead of calling us the Hebrew Israelites, he calls us black Hebrew Israelites. That's not our nationality and our heritage against us.
Job 20, verse 27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
And this is a buzzword, a code word. Heavens, right? No, right here, the cameras, right? We're exposing him, and the heavens is also going in the man of the Lord. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Who? The man of the Lord. So we're exposing Esau, and that's what we're set up to do. Not to learn this truth and go in a house and preach and praise the Lord. No, we come on the highways and byways and we speak openly and publicly, man. We're publishing it. It's easy. When we make a video, it says publish. We upload a video, make it public.
This is back in Job chapter 30, verse 2. It says, yea, whereto might the strength of your hands profit me, age has perished. For not the famine, they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate waste. Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men.
And these are marshmallows. Is it marsh like a forest? Right? You have a salt marsh. You know, so you ever think they call them marshmallows, but it's not the same thing because there's actually a plant called marshmallows. Yeah, and it's good for you, right? So that it says that's basically in remembrance of doing this, and I put a stick in basically it's pork. There's pork-free one, but the majority of marshmallows you see, they put your hot chocolate, because Esau's just a sinful bastard. He finds every way, right? It looks so innocent. Oh, for the kids, cocoa and marshmallows. Right? When you're sinning, you're going off. Right? Go ahead.
It says, in juniper roots for their meat, they were driven forth from among men.
And juniper roots, you know that Beverly Hillbillies back in the day with Granny? She always had a tonic, a juniper tonic, where she spit it on things and it's for everything. Right? Actually, strong. Remember that Granny? Hillbilly Granny?
You could also say this goes into their vegan diet that they like to push as well. You know, they like to do all that. That's why you have a lot of these food shows, like on the Food Network. You have these shows called like Chop. That's just Esau experimenting on what he's going to do when he's in the bunker. You know, that's all that is. You know, just planning for the future. But juniper roots, it's a good thing that actually detoxifies your body. It's very high in alkaline. That's why they make a lot of gins and etc. Anyways, verse 5, it says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and caves of the earth and in the rocks.
And Esau loves his gin. You know, he drinks that gin and his face turns red, right? And then he gets belligerent. as in his spirit.
It's legit.
So you're saying what you're saying, you might roll by and give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs
It says to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were violent in the earth.
So you see why the Most High call us foolish, right? Because we've now become Esau's children. In the world, you're Esau, so you're now the foolish, right? You're his progeny. Because the Most High didn't call him foolish, he called him the fool. So you're acting like the fool, hence you're now the foolish. I think it's Jeremiah 4:22.
I got one quick precept to go along with what we're saying. John chapter 8, verse 44. We are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and hold not the truth, because there is no truth in him.
And guess what? That's the Yahushua was speaking to Israelites at that point. But guess what? Our Heavenly Father Yahushua, right, is also our Heavenly Father as well. Isaiah chapter 1, speaking about 9, so like that, right? He could have saw that Israelite as an Edomite, right? He was speaking in the spirit and say, yo, you know, to us you look at the Israelite, but you're the father of the devil. You know what I mean? That Edomite, because that spirit that's in Edomites, right? That's a satanic spirit, man. It's adverse to how Hashem and shine, right? Look at all them jokes. You have so much jokes to run as teenage boys growing up, and the Edomites always want to run some LGBT jokes. You know what I mean? I think it's funny, right? You be sleeping, and yo, I'm putting this whip cream down this man's pants. Some bugged out shit. Yes.
Yeah, it's a spirit. I always inside of my jokes. You know, playing as a youngster, 15, 14, playing sports, and if there's Edomites on your team, I always come with that was a little side of my tricks, jokes.
Even before, it starts in elementary school in physical ed. Does that? Yeah. Like a lot of changes, like fashion and gymnasts. That spirit.
It says because there is no truth in him, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Did that change it? There's no truth in him? It means what it says forever. So you don't go to this man and ask him, what's my nationality? I mean, who am I? You know? You don't send it to 23 and me. You know what I mean? Well, it's your DNA. You know what I mean? The Bible talks about damn DNA, man. It says contrary to that. It says don't depend on genealogy, right? Don't worry about that. Let's move in the spirit. All right?
That video, the guy sent a lizard DNA or something.
Oh yeah.
So you're quartered.
For he is a liar and the father of it.
Right.
And also it says here, because there is no truth in him, right? So that also goes back to the scripture in Psalms. It says, the fool hath said in his heart that there is no God. So that guy, Esau's a fool. He doesn't believe in the Lord. Okay, so back in Job chapter 30, verse 9, it says, and now I am their song, yea, I am their byword.
That's right. This is a song for them. Right? Well, you know what? That's to pay our people to make songs about our demise.
Yeah, taunting song. Like gangster rap. Right? Gangster rap in different genres.
Fucking Trinidad. I was watching the thing with the guy, his name like Chris Smith. He's a Canadian journalist, and they can see what's going on in Trinidad, you know, and it's causing a lot of violence, more crime.
And he knows the frequencies, man.
Yeah.
You know, the 808 beats and the different, what was it,
40, 48,
40,
something like that.
yeah. Switch it.
Yeah.
Rockefeller, switch it.
I think it's like 44 or something, 40 or something. Hertz. It's like a low frequency, right?
Yeah, that gangster rap ruined our people, man. Drill rap, gangster rap.
Fucking drill music.
When that came out,
Yeah.
killed our people, man. Then you have all these young folks trying to emulate menace to society.
Oh, the trap and all
Trap
that.
music. You know, what was it? First gangster rap group, NWA.
Yes.
They killed. Listen. And then you have Amalek casting spells on the music.
Well, you had the thing called Music to Drive By.
Yeah.
That was the album.
Yeah.
It's called Music to Drive By. The album covers Jake's and their friends in the car.
Yeah.
The aerial views. And they're driving around.
Yeah.
With guns in their cars. So what label was that?
So all those guys are damn warlocks, all them rappers. They're nothing but called warlocks.
Yeah, it's 432 birds. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And they changed it to 440.
Well,
440. Hey, that's why I said the heart of them is deep, man.
yes.
Their heart is very deep. They search out iniquity. They search out iniquity, man. That's their mission.
Psalm 6. Oh, yeah, more.
No.
Psalm 64 and 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. So all them rappers and stuff are getting, like I get certain that knowledge from these so-called high elites, right? Like, and they're pushing that stupid music on our people, right? And it's all a big concept, right? Hiding from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Well, it's about them sex magic, right?
Yeah, that too.
What the guy says today is about getting your cheeks, right? That's the highest form of it. Is like a person's booty hole, man.
Yeah, because they have the twerk music that the damn women are shaking their ass to. Right? And then, like, even right now, right? In a couple months, it's going to be Caravana in Toronto, right? And everyone's going to go up there and go do that bacchanal shit, you know? And it's like basically all that goes back to the piece of Bacchus.
There's a song in the mid '90s or early '90s called "Doing the Butt," right? It was very popular, right? And then it was sold to us as in like a girl with a fat ass, you know, because if you're a heterosexual male, that's what you're thinking about. But that wasn't the intent. The intent was focused on a butt. Guess what, man? A butt's a butt from behind.
Just a shit. It's a place where you're supposed to shit. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But it's being pushed on your television and these X-rated films and all that shit. Right? It's all being pushed, right?
And that's a heavy sorcery on Jake.
Yes.
You know, the occultism, Aleister Crowley,
Also,
right? They push that thing heavy, and then when Jake makes it into the music business or entertainment or whatever, he's got to make those sacrifices, man. You know, he's got to hold his ankles.
Well, he's revered. Aleister Crowley guy. He's revered within that Hollywood society as somebody to be extolled. Right. That's another thing called A-listers. Right. The A-listers. The whole word is Alistair.
hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wet their
It's like
tongue.
since you mentioned also Crowley, the Beatles. Right on the cover album, they had a picture, different pictures, and they had Alistair Crowley randomly. And then they had an album cover, I forget the name of the album, with a bunch of dead babies chopped up.
Yeah.
Gold in the head, this guy had the heart.
that. Yeah.
This guy grew.
Who wet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrow, and even bitter words.
See, that tongue is on the words, right? Like all the decrees, man, right? All their laws, all their subsections that you don't know about. You know, it's just because it said, "Don't shall not steal." Okay, that's good. But he have subsections this, and it always where he can escape from it, because there's a thing called legalese, right? It sounds like the language English is speaking, right? But it's not English, right? So you believe you're actually speaking. You're actually speaking on your behalf. You're actually locking yourself up more and more, because you're seen as a barbarian, barbaric. So you can't talk that language to those men, right? You're seen as an imbecile, right? If you don't want to hire a lawyer, right? That's stupid.
He said that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Some do they shoot at him and fear not.
So the perfect is the people who are speaking this truth righteously in perfection. That's the perfect. It's not, because you have a nice perfect hair, so-called perfect haircut, and your pants is nice pressed. No, it's a perfect understanding. So these people are planning how they're going to shut us up, right? How they're going to stop the truth from going forward. Because believe it or not, it's causing a rift, right? This thing is way bigger than you actually can imagine.
It's costing them trillions of dollars.
Done.
Because since we started on 2008, there's so much Israelite camps all throughout the world now, right? And mainly GMS, right?
Well, that's
we're
right.
We're gone global now.
Just right here alone, how much the person stopped buying? Christmas gifts stopped giving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like roses stopped buying. Like all them things. You know?
Valentine's Day.
I'm saying it's not, you can't buy a thing that you're with something roses. Nothing wrong with that. But we're not going, February 14th, man, where's it gonna go, man? I can't, you know? Dead, done.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. They incur themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
Let's go see what those guys are doing. So you see, sometimes the centurions go up here and try to say some stuff, not to our camp per se, but some camps have go there and edge, you know, see what kind of mood you're in, what they can get you to act out of turn. Say, hands on your back, you know. So they do everything to shut us up.
Yeah.
Right? That's how we stay within the law. Like this is lawful what we're doing. This is what they call legal. All right, not blocking the roadway. See people walking by. Right? Some people walking if they don't want to. They say, hey, it's your street.
The main thing is keep the peace.
Done. Right?
What do they call peace
Peace
officer?
It said they search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the heart is deep.
What do you think it is when it said on free pizzas with 4 toppings for $19.99?
Yes. I bought that this week.
That's what I'm saying.
Interesting, yeah.
And throw up here pepperoni and then whatever on it, you know. See, daddy, you know. Yeah.
And they know how to capture that image,
Good.
that nice shot,
Yeah.
listening, you edit it, that pizza's
The cheese coming out the string,
pepperoni, popping.
Right.
And
they prove that, you know, when you're driving, even if you don't look at the ad, your brain still
To
scans.
get up there.
You know, your brain still looks at that shit. That's a form of warfare as well.
it said, but God shall shoot them.
Yahweh, Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, but Yahweh shall shoot them with an arrow. Suddenly, it says, suddenly shall they be wounded.
Right, and this isn't a shot, right, to the infrastructure, man. Those men, you know, we lost them. Yeah, you just win one by like that song. You just win one, but you really win none. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's us. It ain't win us back, man. We're done. Right? And if you watch on Saturdays, if you go to YouTube, there's a worldwide videos going up saying what we're saying, right? Because the Lord has put the same spirit in men around the world. They say we're done with you. Right? And at one point we're Esau's girl, man. So you know we're a sexy, beautiful girl, you know, and we're walking out. And you know how that feels. You're a proper thing. Say, it's over. With me, baby. You know what I mean? Well, can't do something. Can't. No, we're done. Right? Hurts.
That's pretty much it.
And how did they do that secret too? Hey man, when they were experimenting in the 60s with drugs, mind hallucinating drugs, you know, and then they created crack cocaine, which, you know, that's going to be a movie when we see that, how that was done, how Esau actually did it. And then the gangs, right, they said that a lot of gangs that were by railroads, they would just find crates of guns, automatic high capacity rifles, right? You know, so they just pretty much created that storm. You kill each other, go ahead. And then they got the music, and then they got the blaxploitation movies. Remember, that was another big thing. Yo, when Jake went to go see Scarface and all these menaces to society, that just amped up violence, man. You know?
Ezekiel 37:10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet.
They lived.
An exceeding army, great army.
Right? And it's not the whole nation, right? The ones you see speaking the truth, right? As it was written out in the Bible. Those are the ones that the breath was breathed upon, and those are the ones standing up. Revelation 11:11, right? Standing up and saying what? The truth. Because what? The truth shall set you free. Free from what? Esau's mind fuck, man. Right? Esau's domain of him being a god, of them being the angels, of you being a black person.
That lie is coming to an end.
You know?
It's gone now.
That's why
It's
they made
gone.
that movie, They Live,
Done.
right?
Done.
And they
Our
had a
eyes is
Jake.
open.
They had a Jake, and that guy, the other guy could have been Jake too.
Right,
Probably
yeah,
just
yeah.
Jake, right? You know, so they had the confusion of face
Yeah.
with the Jake, right?
And you could be Edomite, the Jacob be Edomite too, because that guy, you watch him, he moves kind of sideways to the suspect, man.
Very stubborn.
So then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dry, and the hope is lost. We are cut off from our hearts.
Right. right? And that's what the Edomites are saying. That's what 2/3 are saying. The bones are dry, right? And we're saying, yo, you're dry bones, right? We're woken up and realize that we were at one point dry. This is the lotion, right? This fruit is the lotion, man. This is the water. This is the bread. This is the wine. This is the everything, right? This is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
Our people are dry, have all them tattoos all over their neck and arm and shit. They're very dry. It says, therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O my people, I will open your grave and cause you to come up out of their graves and bring them into the land of Israel.
You ever see that like a grave in a movie? What's in there? Like, it's like worms, maggots coming out of the skeleton's eyes. You know,
Yeah.
that's the stage where we're all in. At the horrible, detestable, downgrade, nasty-looking stage. And most I say, oh, I'm gonna fix some of you guys, man. Right? That's why you can't be proud. He says our righteousness is as filthy rags. You know?
And he
Quick
said,
precept.
We need to read Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
That's right. So if you come up in this truth, right, you're restored, you're giving it some sinews, the breath within you, and you leave this, you're back in the state as mentioned before. Now you go to that skeleton, worm-like state, maggots crawling under your eyes, in a spiritual sense, obviously not literally, right? But you become bugged out, right? And you were bugged. We were all bugged out, no matter what we believe. Right? No matter how eloquently we spoke, what was our place in life, what university we went. If you weren't history, you're bugged out. Right? You believed you were something when you weren't. Right?
A quick one. Isaiah 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote him.
We escaped from something, man. Like, Yahweh Shai is that breath in the world, right? Let's get him. You know what I mean? And we got in, right? So we're right with Yahweh Shai, man. We believe. Therefore, we will escape what was meant for the world. The word of Israel, man. Death, destruction. Because we all sin, man. None of us is worthy. Not one of us is worthy for being rehabilitated, man. Wickedness, right?
But shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel.
I mean, depend. The word stay, it means we depend. So we depend on Yahweh Shai, man. We're not independent, man. All the men are independent. That song go, Beyonce, independent. We're not independent of Yahweh Shai, right? We're in accordance to the Yahweh Shai will, right? And that's why there's a brotherhood. All right, the brotherhood is set up so when you go off, right, because demons attach themselves to you, right? Nobody's above that. Demons
all of us.
attach themselves to you. So the brother say, hey man, such and such, can I talk to you? And they'll point it out to you, and you don't know this is your brother. And my intent for the brotherhood is good. So I'm assuming the brother's gonna be the same towards me. That's how I feel. So yeah, I know it's not that way. All right. And look into it, and say, all right, you know something, you're right. All right, in your spirit, that's true. Take water, brother. Right? So that's how you must move. Don't think you're gonna go on your own and do it. You're not gonna make it. Right? You're gonna burn out. And over listen to this and hear it.
I have the script for it. Go ahead.
But shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
That's right.
This is Matthew 13 and 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When any man hear the word of the kingdom and understand it, and catch up the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart, this is he who received the seed by the way of the side.
Hey, the seed is something. You ever said seed? Right? No one knows what a seed is going to become, right? Or like how powerful it's going to be, right? Because that secret happens. You put it in the earth and you don't see it for a while, right? But things are happening, right? It's a dark place. But out of that dark place, come forth light, right? So the Most High is liking this. It's a parable. It's not a literal sense. A because Yahweh is going to bug people out, man.
And it's not there. But he that received the seed in the stony place, the same is he that hear the word and with joy receive it. Yet have he not root in himself, but endure for a while. For when the tribulation or the persecution ariseth, it says, because of the word, by and by he is offended.
That's right. And a lot of brothers are going to get offended by some things.
Yeah, and that's happening right now. And who knows, man, it could happen to any one of us. But like, you don't want to be that guy, man. Alright? But it's already like it's actually ordained by the Heavenly Father, right?
Like Saul. It's that the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord came unto him. So that shows the Lord, he's
Most High is. Yeah, because there are so many guys that were a part of our camp who fell out. Over a dozen. Man.
you can't do anything
Yeah.
with that evil spirit until the Lord, tells you, okay, that spirit either he's going to destroy you or he's going to lift that spirit up. You can fast 7 days after the week. Go ahead.
But you have brothers telling you what it is. Hey, man, that's an evil spirit, man. That's a demon on you. You know? And man says, yeah, I know. His word tells you, I know. So it's so strong that
Certain
man
brothers
says,
could look into certain brothers, like, that this guy is off. Like, what's up with this guy?
good.
That certain brothers could look and be like, oh yeah, this something's off, It says, yet have he not root in himself, but endure for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises,
And that scripture, some of us have crept in unaware, some men have crept in unaware. That could be it as well. Crept in unaware, like, you thought that man was a brother, right? And then as time manifested itself, it showed, hey man, I'm glad that little thing was all it took. Right?
yeah, like you might have had a counsel and you try to apologize, but but it's still in their heart. They're like, this guy dealt with me wrong, Like, but they try to hold it in until they explodes, right?
And then that's unlawful as well. The Moses says if you have a grievance and grudge towards your brother, you're not supposed to go to your bed, or the sun shouldn't go down without you confess. Right? And Lego, it's dumb. Like it's whatever it is, it's so simple. And it's a woman demon, man. It's knocking on.
And the Lord's not here. And the Lord could be using that brother, brought him into the truth. He was in the truth for a number of years. The Lord could be using that brother to wake up another member, another brother. And then once that brother is activated, wakes up, the Lord will discard that brother who brought him in.
That happened to a certain guy, a guy who I was close to. This man's gone into the world, man.
It might be using the example to strengthen the body. Their faith. Like, oh shit, that guy? I thought he was deep.
He also that received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of the richness choke the word, and he becoming unprofitable.
Hey, did you know a girl is seen as something profitable, booty, like a possession, right? It's a possession. So those men that leave the truth for women, man. It says a man left the truth for
I have married.
no, it's about a woman. Lose a witch over a woman. Done, right? And listen, man. You might be lucky, but you're not gonna virgin, man. I'm not saying it's impossible, but so the girl,
She's gonna be a young woman, basically. But he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also bear fruit and bring forth some 100-fold and some 60 and 30-fold.
And that profit that he's talking about is what comes out of your mouth. You can't profit this truth unless what comes out of your mouth is profitable. That's all that it is. So what are you teaching? What are you preaching? What do you profess? You're a prophet. What are you prophesying? Is your when you're out on the highways and byways, when you're making your videos, Does that profit the body? Does that profit brothers? That's all that it comes down to. There's the profit. That's the money. The money is the word, is the truth. So it's whatever comes out of your mouth.
Have you been
Whatever
Norman?
comes out of your mouth can cause death. You can become like Nate Satan. Nate Satan is a prophet. He's been out in these streets doing it for a very long time. But guess what? He is now unprofitable. That's why the elders keep making videos about him. And there's a lot of people like that. Everybody can talk. Everybody can teach. But are you profitable? There's a lot of people that went to school, paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to teach people about the Bible, and it never profited them one lick. And then there's people out here that listen to the brothers of GMS, and they profited from the truth in a day. They learn who they are, they learn the name of the Most High. There's your profit right there. You're starting to put on clothes. You're starting to put on armor. You're not naked anymore. So is whatever coming out of your mouth making people naked? Is it profiting them? Is it going to lead them to destruction? Because it says when the blind leading the blind, the both of them are going to fall into a damn ditch.
Right. Is it edifying? Right? Charity edifying.
And another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto the man which sowed good seed into
Good
the
seed.
field.
That's the point. He soweth good seed. So that lets you know that there's also bad seed. And
GMO.
for you, there's GMOs. And the GMO looks good. Hey, I eat GMO watermelon. And sometimes it tricks you. You're like, oh, what the fuck? This is not even real, man. This is fake.
That's right.
This watermelon has zero profit to my body. Man.
That's right.
Nothing. It's actually harming me.
Yes.
But I'm still eating it.
But while men slept, his enemies came and sowed terrors among
And there's a
them.
lot of enemies right now. That's why the elders keep doing all these videos about different men. Every week is about somebody else, a different man, different man, different man. Why are they all attacking the word now? Because it's the end days. Read that part again that you just read.
But while men slept,
But while men slept, man, we're in that time right now. Sometimes you get comfortable in the truth, man.
That's right.
This thing of ours, sometimes we're on go mode. You know, sometimes you get excited. Something happened. You know, maybe like 3 years ago when that whole thing happened, everybody got excited. We're like, yep, the end is here. Every day people are doing videos.
Yeah.
And then we're like, damn, okay. Little comfort. Summer's here. Bitches are outside. They're wearing less clothes. Okay. I'm a little bit more excited.
yeah.
So you get a little bit comfortable. But guess what? It's go mode right now because the enemy is here now. He's pushing a discord, right? So we're right now in the time of discord,
Yes.
which usually always happens before the Passover and a little bit after the Passover. And that's okay. We're used to this, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. While men slept and his enemies came and sowed tares among the wheat.
And that's exactly what's happening. That's why I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing women teachers now. There's women teachers out there, and they have an Israelite man reading the Bible. There's Israelite men wearing garments with beards on their faces that have women reading the Bible, would have women teaching while they read the Bible. What? I never thought I would see this. I'm so lost right now, man. I am in disbelief. We literally preach against that. There's no such thing. We're teaching order. 1 Corinthians 11. And you go and you do that, and a woman is teaching, breaking down scripture while you read. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
you got Israelites teaching hell. You're gonna burn in hell forever.
In 2024. When that's so easy to cut, man.
That's why Timothy says, man, seducers waxing worse and worse.
But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way.
And that's always been the problem with Jake, but that's okay. The Most High made us that way. That's why we have to be defenders of the truth. Because what are people likened to? They're sheep. That's all they are, right? When you go into Matthews, when you read Matthews, it says that we're sent unto the lost sheep. So sheep are easily misled. You could have went to go save the sheep yesterday, and then he gets lost again. He's a sheep, man. And that's you Israelites, man. You're sheeps. You're easily misled. You're easily swayed. You go from pastor to pastor. We have to stop and say, hey, don't eat from over there. It's dangerous over there. You have wolves over there. Go ahead.
But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also.
And now we're starting to see that now. We're in the time where we're seeing, because remember, it's not what goes into a man, what defiles him is what comes out of his mouth. We know you're defiled by the way that you speak. Immediately, we're like, okay, we know where this is coming from. We understand the mindset. I know what a Luciferian is. I know what a Satanist is. Because you have to just know what's coming out of their mouth. I know what a feminist is because of what comes out of their mouth. You know what a person is defiled with by what they say, by what they defend. You're gonna, okay, that's what you're into. Oh, that's what you are. Because a lot of men can come up here right now and be like, hey, God bless. God bless. Okay, what God are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about the God of this. You're a Muslim. Oh, okay, no, sorry, we're Israelites.
That's right.
There's a difference, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
So the servant of the household came and said unto them, Sir, did this not thou sow good seed in the field, and from whence then came it tares?
Exactly, and that's why, as shepherds, we give you brothers who are, you brothers are listening, anybody, you women who watch our videos, that's why we don't just give you the word, we also give advice. Read that part again, Ak.
So the servant of the householder came and said unto them, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in the field?
Because all we're doing now is sowing good seed. You brothers can go back, watch all our videos. Please show us where we sowed bad seed.
That's right.
Right? And then we could go into a debate. We can debate anybody that says we've sowed bad seed. I'd go into a debate like that any day. Right? But the reason why bad seed are amongst us is because you people are also going to other pastures and eating from other pastures. You're not getting bad seed from over here. We washed our hands with you people. We gave you the doctrine. We gave you the doctrine when it comes to hell, right? We gave when it comes to rape, when it comes to who the Israelites are. What? We say it again. Say it louder.
The name of the Lord.
The name of the Lord. All these things are important. So we gave you all the covering, man. When we sent you forth, we sent you out fully clothed. We sent you forth with a helmet on, with an armor on, with a sword in your hand. So if you come back and now you're a warrior, we see you with a sword, but you don't have your garment on, and we're like, where's your garment? That's on you. That's not on us. We're here to clothe people, man. Clothe people with truth. So if you come back defiled, that's on you, my G. That's the same thing that happened with Adam. The Most High covered Adam, and Adam came back with fig leaves on. What the hell are you doing with fig leaves on? What garment is that? I never gave you that dress code. That's the dress code of a damn heathen. So when we hear certain things that come out of people's mouth, we know, okay, you're not following us. You're not following Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're following your own belly, just like the brothers reading. Go ahead.
From whence thou hast it tares? He said unto them, My enemy have done this.
It's an enemy that has done this, man. It's an enemy. And you people won't find out that that's the enemy until after. That's why Jeremiah 28:8 says what it says, man. You're going to find out who the prophet is at the end of this. It's at the end. It's not right now. All you people that are against the RFID technology, that you can't equate it with the mark of the beast, you won't find out until the dollar crashes and until they push the MOTB. Then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, we've been teaching that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the mark of the beast. Can't you see it? You can see it now, right? Go ahead.
He said unto them,
Motherfuckers are going to show up, right? Who've been watching, who've been online watching, secretly watching, no salute, no nothing, but they watch our channels. They're going to be showing up. We always believe.
Always.
Right?
He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant, it says, So the servant said unto him,
And that's why the elders make so much videos, man. You see how much videos they made just about Nate Satan in the past 2 days? Because Nate Satan is an enemy. He's an enemy, but he's an enemy with millions of followers. You know how much people follow that purple gang?
yeah, well, no.
Millions of people follow the purple gang, man. Millions. The purple gang is also worldwide, man. They have women, they have children, boys and girls, men. Go ahead.
He said unto them, and ye have done this. The servant said
Hey,
unto
what's
him,
next? The only thing Nate can do next is invite in the heathens. Next, he's going to say, you know what? The heathens are allowed. Because
exactly,
he's going to want more money.
more money.
He's going to be like, you know what? There's repentance unto the heathen.
That's right.
Go ahead.
He said unto them, and ye have done this. The servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up?
Hey, and a lot of times, you might be at home. This goes for anybody. And you're reading the scriptures. And remember, whenever you read the scriptures, you're in the spirit, right? That's why sometimes you don't pick up the book. And why don't you pick up the book? Why don't you do lessons sometimes? Because the spirit is not on you. But don't you know sometimes you can pick up that book and an evil spirit is on you? A spirit that misleads you, that makes you interpret things incorrectly. So it's about interpretation in righteousness, man. Precept must be on precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, right? There's a way to do this dance. This is a dance, and there's a way for it to be done perfectly, man. So if you miss a step, you're quote unquote off beat, and a lot of you are off beat. Go ahead.
It says, but he said unto them, nay. Sorry, he said unto me, unto them, and ye have done this. The servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, nay, lest while that you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them.
Exactly. Like we're not gonna go to the IUIC, all their camps, and be like, yo, let's argue every day about the J word. Let's argue every day about the MOTB. Nah, bro. We're gonna push the truth, and if you don't get the truth, that's on you. Has nothing to do with us, man. You guys are gonna grow in your filthiness until it's time for the reapers, man. Some of you are going to be delivered, like the brothers always push. There's some men in IUIC that will be delivered, okay, cool, right? And the majority of you are going to be destroyed. And that's on you. That's not on us, because you won't be able to find blemish when it comes to what's coming out of our mouth. You'll be able to find blemish according to us as human beings, according to us as a man. But you won't be able to find blemish with what comes out of our mouth, because everything we have given you has made you profitable through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Everything. And the reason why you can tell is because of the fruit, man. The fruit of GMS is good fruit, man. The fruit of GMS, no contention. There's no derision. It's never that, man. Because until someone bothers us, all we do is come out on the highways and byways and teach. Until someone bothers us. Until we see something that is just like, okay, we have to defend the gospel, man. Unless anybody bothers us, we're just doing our own thing, man. We're busy teaching, man. Putting up videos, and we do this for free. We don't charge. This is not the Catholic Church, man. We teach our people for free. This is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that we should be paid for, but we don't get paid for. This is all a labor of love, man. Go ahead.
Let both grow together until the harvest.
And that scripture is actually talking about tares and the wheat. Tares and the wheat represents actual Israelites, that some of them don't look like Israelites, but they are, and actual tares like Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz looks like a so-called black man, but he's a so-called white man. He's not our people, but he looks like us. You have our people in Ethiopia, right? And we look like Ethiopians, and the people who are actually Ethiopians are not of the chosen line. But then you have our people who are over there, mostly in the land of Sheshemani, right? That believe in that Rastafarian doctrine. They grew up there and they start to look like the damn heathens, but they're actually Israelites, man. Is there more?
Yeah. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them.
Which means that us saying this person is an Israelite, that person is an Israelite, is not our job. That's not our job. That is not our job. If a man comes here and he looks like an Edomite and his skin is red, and when it's hot outside he gets red, and he's saying, "Oh, praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai," he gets to come back here. In the spirit and the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he gets to come back here and stand with us. And if he's circumcised, he gets to get the Torah blessing, he gets the oil on his head, and all of that. Because that's not our job to root him out, man.
But gather the wheat into the barn. And that's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is John chapter 15, verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for your sin.
Break it down.
Yeah, just going back into the Elder Howard's point about us clothing you, giving you the armor, giving you the clothing. Now there's no excuse. The truth has already been stated. We taught you, we told you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now if you go off and break things down incorrectly, that the onus is now on you. Now the blood is washed off of our hands.
That's right.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Yasharallah."
Hey, because this is a part of the fear. The brothers being out on the highways and the byways is a part of the fear. Because like the brother stated, all you men who are on the are behind the camera, you're watching, you're getting all this knowledge and you're not using it, you're in trouble, man. Right? Just like Jonah. Jonah tried to run away from the work and he almost died. He could have died for that, man. So all of you people trying to run away from the duty and your job that you have to do with coming out of here, washing the blood off of your hands and doing the work of an evangelist, wait, okay. Keep running away from the job. You don't have another job in this world other than to come out in the highways and the byways and to teach the word, man. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Yasharallah. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way."
Exactly, which is why the brothers here at GMS, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we go into so many different things. We might go into to the occult. But you know why? Because a lot of our people are in the occult. So we have to go into it very strategically to show you how this is destroying you. How this is a covering cast over you as well. Because a lot of people grew up in it. You have the brothers who are of the tribe of Levi. The tribe of Levi, they look at voodoo as a good thing. So we have to show them why it's not a good thing. Because they look at it like something that gave them deliverance from the French or from the Edomites. So for you now to tell them, hey, that's unrighteous, they're going to look at you like that makes no sense. Because this is what delivered us out of the hands of our enemies. But we're going to let them know, and it brought you right back into the hand of your enemies, man. So we have to do that very strategically to let them know that voodoo or voodoo is unrighteousness according to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. The reason why you're even into spirituality is because you were the Levites. That's why you're even into that type of mixing and potions and stuff, because you used to. So it's a part of your energy. It's a part of your spirit, man. So we understand why you're a part of it, but it's not righteousness, man. Go ahead.
It says, "From his wicked way to save his life."
Right? Because like my mother used to tell me, hey, don't talk to no Haitian people. Get them into witchcraft.
Yeah,
But she
the
doesn't
damn
understand
Jamaicans
why.
are worse.
Say that again?
I'm saying that the damn Jamaicans are worse.
And they're
Just as
worse.
bad, just as bad.
They're worse than the damn Asians, bro.
Wicked, man. Wicked. Wicked.
Okay, it says, "From his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Exactly, because that wicked man might not know that what he's doing is iniquity, because he might have been raised in that way, right? Like a lot of these Luciferians raise their kids to be Luciferians. So how would that Luciferian child know he's a Luciferian if all he grew up with was being a damn Luciferian? He grew up, he thought that drinking blood was righteous. That's why the scriptures tells us not to drink blood. Why is it saying it? It's saying it because we used to do it. It's saying it because our people are into it. Why does the scriptures tell us not to sacrifice our babies? Because Israel used to sacrifice babies, man.
And they're still doing
Why do you think when we left out of Egypt, they threatened the man Aaron to build a golden calf, man? Because our people were wicked. That golden calf is meant to sacrifice children, man. Go ahead.
Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways.
And a lot of you guys don't know how to warn the wicked. You don't know how to warn the wicked. Warning the wicked is not just, oh, you're going to die, you're going to die, you're going to die. Warning the wicked is actually teaching them. Warning the wicked is actually going into whatever they're into and showing them, hey, this is how this is unrighteous. How are you going to go and tell a Seventh-day Adventist that, oh, your religion is unrighteous, it's wicked, it's wicked, it's wicked? Well, why is it wicked? How? Well, it's wicked because it was a Caucasian man that invented it. Why is Jehovah's Witness a wicked organization? Because it was a Caucasian man who invented it, and he was a 33-degree Mason, just to begin with. That's just to begin with. That's just the beginning layer of why that belief system is unrighteousness, which means that the word is not of God. It's not of Yahweh. Because that whole belief system came from a man. Go ahead.
Quick precept. This
Yeah.
is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be
Hey,
instant.
hold on. I'm gonna get you to get that, but that just brought the Nate Satan. The reason why Nate Satan is so wicked is because he's no longer a part of the truth. Nate Satan is the truth himself. He's selling himself. He's a god, according to IUIC. Nate Satan is a god. There is no IUIC without Nate Satan, because he makes up a doctrine as he goes along. Every year, whatever new thing that Nate Satan says, that's the law. That doesn't work here. It doesn't work in GMS. Anybody in GMS can get kicked out, man, because GMS is the foundation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the truth, man. So if anybody goes against the truth, then they're out of here, man, because the truth is the foundation, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the foundation, man.
That's right.
So
Go ahead, Ox.
Okay, this is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2.
You gotta link back
Preach the
on.
word, be instant in season,
No sense.
out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering.
Hey, and one of those being instant is not changing, man. We're coming out here and we are a quote-unquote broken record to you. To you, we're a broken record. But to the men who have the oil, we're a beautiful song, man. We're a beautiful song. Right? This is what our people need. Our people need this word. They don't need Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is destroying our people.
That's right.
You need this water. This is the water that can cleanse you and quench your thirst, man. That's the only thing that can quench your thirst. It's this truth. This
Stuck on
water,
God.
this milk.
Stuck on God.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Perfect timing, man.
Son of perdition.
Perfect. Son of perdition.
It says reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering, and doctrine.
Hey, and the reason why we have to reprove, and exhort, and I'm going to touch on exhort because everybody knows what the rebuke and reprove means. If you don't, rebuke and reprove means that we're correcting you from whatever wickedness that you're teaching. But we're going to exhort what is already is set in stone. This truth is already set in stone. Nobody can change it. The laws of the Most High cannot change. The only thing that can happen with the Luciferians that run this world, they can try and change it, but it won't last for long. That's why when Esau puts something out of order, what happens? Nature, quote unquote, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, puts it right back in order, man. What happens when you lay concrete? If you don't upkeep this, the grass is gonna grow, trees are gonna grow, and this is gonna move, man. All of this needs upkeep, man. That's why they got to continue every year, every decade. They need to push the alphabet agenda on you. They need to push it on you, push it on you, push it on you, because it's unnatural, man. You know what's natural? When you leave a boy and a girl, you leave them together, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to do what boys and girls do naturally. But when something is unnatural, you have to push it and push it and push it and push it, man. You have to break people down mentally, psychologically, spiritually. You got to break them down in all those different ways, man. But when you leave, spiritual gangster, what's a spiritual gangster? No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Go ahead, Art. We don't need that.
We don't need.
We don't need that. Give all the praise to the Most High. Go ahead.
And it says, exhort with all long suffering.
And that's all we're doing, man. We're going to exhort with all long suffering, man. We don't care if you people upset our spirit, man. We're going to continue to push the truth day in, day out, man, until Yahweh Shai comes back, man. We're going to always do this, man. When we find out that there's Israelites that are wearing garments with beards on their faces that have women teaching, we're going to continue to do this, man. Even when we're sore displeased, man. Go ahead. Hey, you know why we got to do that too? Because remember what happened with Moses. Sometimes that anger will make you misspeak. So you don't want to get angry. You want to stay calm. Because when Moses got pissed off with Israel, he misspoke. So you don't want to get pissed off and then misspeak either, man. Go ahead.
It says, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Which means that they're going to expose themselves. A time will come when they will be exposed. Because this truth, this thing, somebody get Jeremiah 2 and 12 real quick. Because this truth can only be held in the body and the spirit of an elect, or the 1/3. It cannot be held in anything else. Any other vessel, go ahead. As soon as you guys get it, bring it up.
Jeremiah 2, verse 12.
Yeah.
Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord Yahweh. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns.
And that's the people that we're talking about. There's some people that are broken cisterns. So what are you doing? What man are you? You're there trying to heal a broken cistern. And then the Most High is looking at you like, what are you doing? The cistern is broken because of me. I broke it. I made a vessel unto honor, and I made a vessel unto dishonor. Don't you know that there's some Israelites that are created for dishonor? They're going to dishonor themselves. They're going to dishonor Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're going to dishonor their tribe. They're going to dishonor their nation, man. They're going to dishonor their whole nation. Because even when we speak, I'm quote unquote from the tribe of Benjamin. I'm disgraced at the tribe of Benjamin by their practices, man. Some of their practices is disgraceful, man. Go ahead.
That can hold no water.
And they can't hold no water. So we're not going to pour water into a vessel that can't hold water. That's not our lot, man. That is not our lot. The healing doesn't come from us. That's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It's not by us, man. Was that it?
Yeah, Romans 12.
Hold on. Brother, I have more. Hold on. You have more, no?
Yes. It says here, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap for themselves.
And that's
teachers.
all that it is, right? Like that word today is a buzzword, lust. Let that word, somebody get the word lust, because that's the buzzword of the day, lust. Right? Because you're going to start to see what the lust of someone is over time. Even with the woman you deal with. As a man, you're going to find out what the lust of your woman is over time. You're going to find out if she lusts for you, if she lusts for money, if she lusts for the power. Because some women just want to wrestle the power from the relationship and give orders to the man. Some women lust after money. Some women lust after status. So you as the woman of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, you have to know what your lust is, man. Go ahead.
The word lust.
Yeah.
Intense sexual desire, an overwhelming desire or craving, intense eagerness or enthusiasm.
Hey, and that lust right now is going into doctrine, man. Right? Because knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is likened unto a woman, man. A beautiful woman. Right? So it's like when I was a young man and I heard about the Rastafarian religion and they were teaching me, I'm like, yo, this is deep, man. This is some deep stuff. I was just a young kid. You know, my uncle's teaching me, my dad's teaching me. I'm like, yo, this is deep. Oh yeah, black God. Oh yeah, it sounds nice. It's enticing, man. These things entice you. Just the same thing with the Illuminati. When you're a Mason and you're finding out the truth of the Masons and how the Masons build and how they give back to communities, it's enticing. And it's a secret society, and you know you're different. It's enticing. There's certain things that entice you, and you say, man, I want to be a part of that, man. Oh, we have secret handshakes and we have different winks. We wink at each other and nobody understands what we're doing. It's enticing, man. Go ahead. The word. Read it again. Go back, Prashant.
Lust, intense sexual desire, an overwhelming desire or craving, intense eagerness or enthusiasm.
Which goes back to a demon. If it's overwhelming, there could be a damn demon on you, man. That demon is overwhelming you for whatever it is that you're lusting after, man. Go ahead.
Oh, that's not that.
Okay.
Potential desire.
Yeah.
So this is Psalm 78 and 18. And they tempted the Most High in their heart by asking meat for their lust.
And your heart is your mind. So you're tempting the Most High with really and truly what you're requiring, man. You know? Like when we're having our ceremony, the high holy days, we tell brothers to pray for spiritual blessing, right? Because that's what we were taught. Pray for your spiritual blessing, because this is not the time for us to pray for anything carnal. You know what I mean? Like, this world is about to be through. This world is about to be destroyed. Why would we pray for substance or carnal riches when it's all going to be taken away? So pray for spiritual blessings, right? Go ahead on.
The word lust in the Hebrew, napash, I wrote it in point. It says seat of the appetite, seat of emotions and passions, activity of mind, dubious, activity of the character, right? So pretty much the seat of the appetite.
That's right. You have some people that their appetite is crack cocaine, their appetite is alcohol, their appetite is sex. Just so you understand what we're talking about, man. Yeah, it's on.
This is back in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. So the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers after teaching ears. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned fables. Yes, so yeah, and it says, after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers after teaching ears. So they're going to go from false teachers to false prophets. That are going to teach them different doctrine that's going to feed their lust. And that's what we're seeing. You have a lot of Israelites that are choosing to go with Satan because of how it sounds and how they look, because it appeases to their own wants and their own selfish needs. And it says, they shall turn away their ears from the truth. So they're not going to desire the real truth, which is coming out of the right prophets that are on the highways and byways, breaking down the scriptures the right way, going into the words, the Hebrew, right? And etc.
And then guess what they're doing? They're picking out trivial things, man. That's how you know that it's just contention, because everything that it's trivial. How does this pertain onto deliverance? How does this pertain onto righteousness? Everything is trivial with these guys, man. They want to debate about fringes. They want to debate about the J word. How are we in 2024 debating about the J word when we found the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son? Why would we want to call him a J word? That doesn't even make sense for righteousness' sake, man. You had whole groups of people that they can't. It would be better to call yourselves by your last names. Oh, I want a Hebrew name. Oh, I want this name, but I'm going to call the Savior the J word. What? That's silly, man.
And Nate has the correct breakdown for the name.
Hold on. Sorry, not to cut you off, but that means you can call God Allah, because Allah means power.
Yeah,
Allah means power. So call him that. That's his mindset, man. So that means it's not unrighteousness to call God that. Salakia Yahweh.
When a man is camp, lemur, as they call him, said he could call him plate yogurt.
That's
And their leader, the Purple Gang leader, he has an epic breakdown of the correct, true breakdown of the name.
And he brags about it too. He says it. There's no one breaking out better than me.
Right? It's a correct breakdown. You know, the scriptures say, "Men are not with them that are given to
the
change."
change.
I remember back in 2013, I saw a whole camp fall out. GMS, the Virginia camp. They fell out of the flat earth doctrine. The flat earth doctrine's a fable. That's a story. So you don't even, that's a false story. So that's true. It backs up the scripture going into what a fable is. And that's what our people are doing. They're believing in myths and stories that are just made up. And that's drawn out of someone's own lust, man.
Just show what they were made of. Because say the earth is triangle. You know, like, where does it say that you need to know what shape the earth is for your salvation? Them said it's bugged out. And I'm going to show you that, like, look how dumb this guy is. Right?
If you want to.
You have your worship.
That's right.
That's
I have a precept.
Okay.
Yep. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, brethren. I beseech you, brethren, that you. Sorry, I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Right, so we gotta be in that in that spirit, man, of like a sacrifice in our body by us making our video, and like even coming out here on the streets, all right. It's a sacrifice because anything could happen to any one of us. You could get shot. You could get, anything could happen to us, right?
Hey, and the number one sacrifice is that we've all been cataloged, man. Esau has all our files. He knows where we live. He knows where we sleep. He knows our social insurance numbers. And we've been marked down as the black Hebrew Israelite militia. Whatever it is that you put us under to make us treasonous.
Yep, that's right.
That's why they're passing the law so we can't say certain things out of our mouths. So you're passing the law really and truly on the word of God. On the word. That's why the scripture says what? That there's going to be a famine of the word. Because there's going to come a point where Esau's going to pass the law, and guess what? You won't see us on the highways and byways anymore, man.
Yeah.
They're going to take every single one of our videos down because our videos are going to say certain things that is going to be against the algorithm that's on YouTube, man.
That's right. That's right.
What will be acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service, and be not conformed to the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove which is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
And that's what we teach. That's what we teach as well. How to make you to change, man. That turn. How to make you turn from whatever direction you're going, man. We see you people. We understand where you're going, man. We see that you're going right over the cliff. Like 3 years ago, we saw it before it happened through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we saw that you people were going to put poison in your body, and we said, hey, don't go. Don't do it. Stop. And you people went right into the ditch, and you fell off the cliff, and you died. And you're dead. And some of you saw us, and you went like this. Fuck out of here. I'm going on a plane, bitch. You took pictures on the plane. You took pictures at the airport. You took pictures with that nice paper that was signed by the government that says that you are good. And you laughed at us. I thought you guys said I was going to drop dead. I'm still alive.
I got six.
There's just one. Making fun of that.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Right there, boof.
And then you people got mad when they lifted those restrictions. They said anybody can come. Everybody can fly now. You don't need it.
He's a trick you.
And that's what we're doing right now with the MOTB. We have our hands up and we're saying, hey, guys, stop. And we're warning you before.
Final notice.
Yeah, final notice. Yo, up ahead. Economic collapse. Brothers are making videos. This brother makes a lot of videos up on it a lot, man. Yo, economics, the economics. Yo, the MOTB. Don't take it. It's the mark of the beast. You know? You know about the mark of the beast? You ever heard about the mark of the beast? It's 666. That's right, man. Exactly, man. That's right. Right? This truth is getting out there, man. That's the mark of the beast, man. He said the 666, which goes into the Quran, man. This is it right here. Right? We're telling you people don't take it, man. Don't take this. If you take this, you're done. If you take that, you're done. They're gonna force this upon you when the economy collapses. But make sure you don't take it, man. Because if you take the mark of the beast, then the Most High is going to destroy you. Right? That's going to be the new economic system of the world. The dollar is about to collapse. And when the dollar collapses, they're going to force something upon you that you have to take within your flesh. And if you take that thing within your flesh, which is your right hand or your forehead, you're done for. That's it. That's that's one of my favorite movies, Final Destination. And Final Destination was a movie where you escaped death and you were laughing. Yes, yes, and death came right and found your ass. That's a great movie, man.
Book of Revelation 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Yeah, that's right. And it's not Christianity. It's Christianity. Well, how are you gonna go to the store and say, "Hey, I'm Christian. I'm good"? Just walk up. Hey, I'm Christian. What is it? Is it a Christian card?
Yeah.
You just show. Can I go to Metro? Hey, I'm Christian. Shalom. I'm Christian. Good. Or whatever you say.
And a man saying now it's a corporation now.
Oh yes, yes, he did say that.
Yeah.
He did say that. God.
It said the same shall drink the wine and the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture,
And it's right here. There it is. There it is.
in the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire.
Yeah, you're going to be tormented with fire, like Sarah Connor.
right.
She was tormented, right? And that's why that director, he knows the scriptures, because he never just made her get burnt and drop. She was torn. She held on to that fence for seconds, man. She was there for a long time. That was a part of the movie. The movie ended, look, and then she turned to bones. She was still holding on.
That was my favorite as a child.
Yo, whoever made the movie was a good director, man.
Yeah.
And even with them on the fence, like see hold on the fence, that's you want hold on to the fence, man. You know?
I get it. Yeah, they're on the fence.
Yeah, and the fence.
And you shall be tormented with fire.
Yeah, we told them to come over.
yeah.
Come over on this side.
I posted a video. I posted a video in the chat maybe a week or two ago. This guy was tied up, and he's like, "Oh, it's burning! It's burning! It's burning!" And he combusted into flames.
What?
But it showed him. It was like a 1 minute clip. It was from a movie. But the way his body melted down and everything melted, and he's screaming while the flames are burning.
Took time.
Yeah,
Just like the guy in the Tesla
yeah.
that the elders did that video on.
Yes, a couple months ago. You shall be tormented with fire in the presence of the holy angels.
Yeah, because the angels are going to be there. Remember, the angels are the one that are going to be judging. Somebody get Ezekiel when you're done, man.
And in the presence
Because
of
hold on. Ezekiel lets you know that it says women, children, everybody, but just don't come near the men that have the mark. That's what it said, man. But it says, but to the others in my hearing, go ahead.
And in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
Yeah, because the angels are the one that are going to choose who has the tawa and who doesn't have the tawa. So that's why it says, two shall be here and one it shall be taken up. And one is taken up over there, and they're going to be like, what the heck? Where's he going? How come I wasn't chosen? And then the ones of you that know what's happening and you don't get taken up, you're going to say, Yahweh, Yahweh. And he's going to say, I never fucking knew you. I never freaking knew you, man. Who the hell are you? You're gonna be balling. Please, I believe. Your name is not your plate. Your name is not your yogurt.
There's a video where Jake is, ISIS pull him up from the car, two police officers,
guy.
and he said,
Yahweh
Yahweh Shai. The cop just grabbed his ass and took him out.
Beat his ass, man.
He's an idiot. You gotta know to talk to church.
Yeah, God.
This is Ezekiel
Okay, go on.
chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark over the foreheads of them that sigh and that cry, for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's being done right now. So that means that there's angels, two, like sparks, all throughout the world right now. Go ahead.
And-
Just like Satan is, right? Like in Job 1, the Most High said, hey, where you coming from? He said, from going through,
Back and forth.
walking up and down in the earth. Yeah, to and fro. Go ahead.
Yeah, true.
And to the others he said in mine hearing,
Yeah.
Go ye after him through the city, and
You
smite.
see where we just jumped from? We just jumped from the time right now, and we're jumping from right now. Right now. We're here now. Now the angels are going to smite, man. Now they're going to smite, because what are the angels doing right now? Revelation 7, they're holding the winds back right now. So destruction is not right now. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare,
Yeah?
neither have ye pity.
Is it right now? No, it's not right now. Soon. Are people dying in the earth? Of course they are. But that destruction, the total destruction, is not right now. Go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young.
Yeah? Because you old and young are going to be old and young 2/3. You're going to be a part of a crew called 2/3. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Both
I heard that
maids and little children.
Even little children, man. Even little badass kids. They're going to be some nice little jakes. They're going to be in the hood. They're going to be playing basketball, smoking weed, selling crack, whatever they're doing. Boom, dead. Go ahead.
And women.
And women.
But come not near any man upon who is the mark.
There you go. Simple and plain. And you know why? Because those men with the mark, what's going to happen to them? They're going to be delivered. They're going to be delivered, man. That's it. Yeah, that was it. Close up.
So with that, all praises, all power, all glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, the teachers of the well. Shalom to the whole family.
Hey, shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Abba Kabah.
Abba Kabah.